Hello everybody, welcome back to another DanMachi Memoria Freese video. My name is D-Free, and in this video we will be covering Hero FALNA. Now, if you are not familiar with what that is, it is the one on the far right of the screen here, Hero FALNA. It is the one that you need when it comes to getting your characters limit broken, when it comes to a lot of different things. Well, a lot of more higher end things when it comes to finishing off your characters and their growth. But we're going to cover that here today in this video, so make sure you guys do pay attention if you are not familiar with what this, all entails, basically. Also, consider subscribing if you happen to be new. We'd love to have you stick around here on the channel because we're going to keep popping out DanMachi Memoria Freese videos, guides, all types of things. I'm going to try to bring them daily. I can't promise it, but I'm going to try to bring them daily because I have a lot of things that I want to do with this channel right now. But Hero FALNA. So, like I said, it is one of the types of FALNA. It is used in terms of several things. First and foremost, it comes to limit breaking. So when it comes to limit breaking your characters, you need several Hero FALNAs because this is a limit breaking status board. You need basically one each time. Yeah, and that's just kind of what it is. If you're not familiar with limit breaking, I did a separate video that kind of glosses over it a little bit, but basically whenever you max out your character's rarity at 6 stars and at level 60, if you have any bonds or you have the item for it, you can go ahead and limit break your character further. So aside from that, that is one of the things that it is used for. And if we go back to another character that's not ready to be limit broken, right? If it comes down to a 5-star character, let's go to a 5-star character here. Whenever you fill out their whole status board with all types of different FALNA, you also need it to rank them up to 6-star. I need 3 here alongside the skill, I believe, FALNA, to go ahead and get this version of Hestia up to 6 stars. That's just kind of what it is for. It is one of the most valuable items in the game, basically, because it kind of is what holds your characters back, so to speak, from being able to become really good. Here's another character that needs it as well, and it's just, again, an incredible item. Now, when it comes down to, hey, D-Free, how do you get it? There are several ways to get it. First and foremost, we're going to come over to missions, and this is all stuff I will, grab eventually. You can get it sometimes by missions. Depending on what you have or have not completed, there will be a FALNA in here for you to pick up. Just going to put that out there. Doesn't seem that well, there's one right here. Clear Story of Growth, right? So that's another one you can pick up right there. There will be some in here sometimes. So I wanted to point that out to you guys. Another area you can pick them up is from the shop. If you come over to the shop, there are going to be event exchanges. In the event exchanges, as you see, if you farm with the in-game currency, I need 500 of those to be able to get this Hero FALNA. So just from here, there's just going to be, other items as well. This event, I believe, has one, or maybe not. It doesn't look like this one actually does, in fact. So make sure you get that from the other one before that one's gone. And I don't know if it's going to be available in special exchanges, because these seem to be other items, but nonetheless, just in the shop. Feel free to gloss over the items in the shop. I can tell you one thing, though. It's not going to be in that top one, Purchase Iris. Alright, so moving on from that, those are the quick, little, easy, simple ways. Just completing a requirement or, grinding out the material, and you can get it from there. Next, let's go over to the quests. So there's a couple of ways that this works. If you come over to the boost stages, and you come over to the FALNA quest, on Sundays, which today is, every stage is open. Let me put that out there. So just simply playing these stages, you have a very low chance at getting a FALNA drop. Now, if you play very hard, I assume, and that's just how it works in every game, so I'm all but certain, that your chance is better than playing it on hard or normal. To get a drop, that is. Alright, so moving on from that. In the bottom left corner, you see it says Usable Charms. So here's how this works. Hero Charm Replica increases the odds of receiving a FALNA of heroism for 30 minutes. So let me reread that. Let me make sure that you guys understand. This charm gives you an increased chance at getting the Hero FALNA for 30 minutes. One charm will be distributed every Tuesday, and you can only hold one. So every Tuesday you'll get a new one. I would probably just save those to Sundays. Go hard on Sundays for 30 minutes straight. You might walk away with, however many. That's basically what this is for. So again, to recap, playing these stages naturally, you can get them, but even better way of doing it is playing the stages, coupling that with the charm here, okay? So make sure that you do that, because that is probably, honestly, the best way to do it, because it also kills 2 birds with 1 stone, because you're able to also grind up the FALNA that you would need anyway. Alright, so moving on from that, because again, make sure that that is something that you do in a timely manner, because you only get those every Sunday, and or every Tuesday, and you can only hold one. Because this apparently is a video I can't talk in. You can only hold one. So if you don't use it, it doesn't overlap, you don't stack, it's just, you just don't get a new one, I guess. Anyways, another way to get them is from character interactions. If we come out of here, we come back to interact, and we go over to Bell, because he's the first one I see. If we come over to his stories, you know, there will be some in here, just right here. See this one right here, clear 1-3. You just basically play 2 more stages from his quests, and you can get one right there, another one here. Basically, I believe all characters have 4 hero FALNA, because there's 2 right here, and then there's a ×2 at the top. And I don't believe that any other ones are given out anywhere else. So you just get 4 per character. But as you see, actually, there is a very extensive list of characters available. You know, when it comes down to it, there's a very extensive list of characters that you can go ahead and get hero FALNA for, which apparently I now own every copy, or every character available. 1 copy, except for maybe, I think I own all of them except for maybe Otaro, actually. There's probably a few more in there. But nonetheless, that's another way you can go ahead and get it. And as the final way, right, I can't tell you if this applies to story mode missions, because as you see, I haven't even unlocked every single story mode mission. But as the final way that I know of in this game, events. So if we come over to the event, this is probably the hardest way, because you have to get really high into the events. You can go ahead and actually get hero FALNA drop from these stages. Now, unfortunately, I can't really show you that, but I believe it's stage 35 or 36 where they actually drop a hero FALNA. So that's another way, right? Playing events. Let me check this new event. Maybe this one will show if it'll drop a hero FALNA or not. See, there's one right here. You know, you can get them if you play the events later on. So that's pretty much it. And to reiterate, there's no surefire way of getting them aside from like doing a mission or things like that. But when it comes to playing stages and relying on like the regular FALNA stages, it's all RNG, right? There's no surefire way to guarantee that you will get hero FALNA. But again, you do need that in order to finish maxing up your characters and improving your box overall. Now, make sure that you check out the beginner guides tip that I put out last week. It goes over a lot of other aspects of enhancing your characters as well. So you definitely want to go ahead and check that out. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, again, we'd love to have you stick around here, so please be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to continue to pump out these videos, at least probably every couple of days, one of them at least. I'm going to try to be daily with it, though, and then we'll just kind of see how it goes from there and what reception we get on the channel. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Before you go, leave a like. I'd appreciate it if you did anyway. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next DanMachi Memoria Freese video. So I wanted to cut this little piece in at the end, because as you see here, it says higher chance for FALNA. I've been actually grinding that for the last 26 minutes, because the charm that I mentioned earlier in the video opens up for 30 minutes. And again, it's all RNG based. It depends on how lucky you get. But that being said, if I come back over to my status board and I show you the number that I have, which there's another way to do it, but I've ground a bunch up since. In the last 30 minutes, I've picked up, what is that, 5 or so? So, you know, it again, depends on how lucky you are, but I was playing all the different FALNA stages because I needed to farm the FALNA anyway, but you can pick up a nice chunk from that charm. So again, make sure that you do use those. Anyways, take it easy, guys, and peace out.